It's a look. It's a whole vibe. This frame is a whole persona all its own. This is the new Wraith by T. Henri. Definitely one you want to check out. Let's dive into it and see how she really looks and have some fun in the process. So you know the drill here. If you're not new to YouTube, if you are, that's kind of weird, but hopefully you're new to this channel, or, well, hopefully you've been here a while. But if you're new to the channel anyways, hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell so you get notified on these videos as they come out. Then you get to see the newest releases as they land, so you get to see incredible stuff like the Wraith here before they're gone for good and you've missed them, and that's the end of the story. We also talk about frame adjustment, fit, and how to take care of your glasses so they stay looking nice and stay fitting nice, which is important. But what you want to know about is this guy that I'm wearing on my face, because it's super cool, really thin and edgy, really sleek, very 90s late. Actually, no, I guess this is more mid-2000s overall vibe. That would make sense with the Rolls Royce Wraith inspiration and all. Anyways, this guy. Shamrock colorway, one of my favorites in the new release, in the Wraith. So you have your rose gold temple core, you have rose gold nose pads on this one actually. So even though it is the full acetate frame, we did get a nose pads on this one, so you can get that nice build up in this really sleek, slim frame. So it's not down here, even though it looks really cool sitting there, especially like this. Anyway, so the Wraith, you have all the new styling points from that new release, which in this case means we have that triple hexagon rivet head, which connects to that new 7-barrel hinge on the inside, featuring the bolt through and that star lug nut on the bottom. Really secure. I have not seen these loosen up. That's really good stuff. All of the lenses are Zeiss with a gold backside anti-reflective coating. That is something I will always throw a nod to because I am a big fan of the gold backside ARs. They make a cleaner look. Don't see them as much looking out, and they're just good. Now, also on these, I'm a fan of this little detail. The little hexagon in the back also coordinates with those hexagons right here. Come on. She's stubborn. She wants to focus on my face, not the frame. There we go. Now, even with the depth of the Shamrock acetate, you've still got a little bit of light translucence there, so you pick up the beauty of that custom temple core. Great stuff there. Super clean lines and plenty of room for the adjustment back here. Of course, with most of these Japanese manufacturers, we do see these guys back here, which is a nice little grip section to increase friction on the frame, so it wears well on the face and offers a little bit more grip all around. Of course, a well-fitted frame is never going to have that problem anyway, but we'll take every advantage we can get. Because everything's not perfect in the real world. Every advantage matters. So the Shamrock we've got here is number 7 of 75 in the series. All of these are extremely limited, so if you see one you like that T. Henri releases, just do yourself a favor, cry about it later, hit the buy button, and enjoy it, because I promise you will. If ever there were a frame I were going to call out, and I know you guys have been waiting on this, anyone that's been in this channel long has been waiting for this moment, because I will call out every detail on every frame, whether I like it or whether I don't like it. T. Henri has yet to experience the don't like it moment. This one, well, unfortunately, it hasn't. The Rolls Royce Wraith is an incredible automobile, precision manufactured, unparalleled attention to detail. T. Henri frames, in general, unparalleled attention to detail. Absolutely beautiful frames. Now, I will throw a nod here and say the thing I'm about to talk about, well, it's a lot of extra work to fix. A lot of extra. Would have pushed the price point much higher. I understand. But it's a Rolls Royce inspired piece. And it's by T. Henri. My expectations are way up in the stratosphere for anything of this caliber. Now you get to know. And we can all cry about it together, because I know I died a little inside. Where the frame front and the temple meet. Again, this is super minor, very nitpicky me, but I have to do it. When you open this temple, and this is not something you won't see, is you have this somewhat raw edge where they cut to mill this down and miter that joint, so you have a nice flush seating, and it still opens wide enough to fit on a face. But that's fine. What I did not like is you still have this rather large area of it at the top and at the bottom where it is still that exposed edge, even when the temple is open. It doesn't show up super well on camera or the lighting. It doesn't show up super well, really at all when it's worn on the face. But if I didn't mention it, somebody would have called me out on it. So I'm going to mention it, because it's just one of those little things that I look at and go, I don't super love that. Now, as I mentioned, it's nothing unusual, and you want to see that, because in order to make everything fit and line up properly, that has to be done. I just think there was a better way to finish off these little exposed parts here, because that's still kind of sharp too. Now, it's still really well done. Even on other frames, you're going to have that. It's polished, it's smooth, it's not anything super, super crazy. It's just what happens when you make frames. I just don't like that it's exposed on this one when it's open and worn. Again, I have different expectations of frames of this caliber than I do anything else. Is it still an amazing frame? Yes. Is it still incredibly exclusive and hard to come by? Yes. Is it still going to be highly sought after? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because it's an amazing frame. I digress. This went on much longer than I intended, because I have to have that heartbroken moment. Yeah, it's never happened. This is the first one I've gone, that's odd. On a T. Henri. That's odd. All right. Anyways, that's all I've got. Let me know your thoughts and opinion on the Wraith, as well as this video, in the comments down below. I'll also have a link there if you want to grab one of these. As I mentioned, despite my one little quibble, it is still an absolutely incredible frame and a really sick pair of sunglasses. I don't see this one much as an optical, but cool. Yeah. Catch you guys next time. I'm going to go play with this.